You may or may not know that Gemcollector have joined the Gemporia craft family. And to celebrate, we're having a Gemcollector live bonus hour every Wednesday from 1 o'clock for the next 3 weeks. So mark your calendars for March the 19th, March the 26th and April the 2nd. Discover exclusive gems, live deals and special surprises that you won't find anywhere else. Don't miss out. Tune in, sparkle on and join the fun.
There's only 3 things in this world that have value: the stock market, real estate, and my favourite thing.
There we go. Welcome to Gemcollector on a what day is it today? A Wednesday afternoon. And I know we've been so excited about this because I've got manager Jess with me, and I have to say the deals that we've got are unbelievable. I've gone a bit cash this afternoon as well. I thought, you know, it's a Wednesday lunchtime, you know, so I'd relax into the show. So we've got some great pieces coming up this hour. We've been properly spoiled, and judging by some of the deals that I've just, some of the prices Jess has just been telling me, I'm like, are you kidding me? We can't seriously be doing that. And it's like, yeah, we are. So if you just joined us, welcome to the show. Let us know if you're watching. I know lots of you were planning to watch the show. Maybe you've just been watching Jewelry Maker with Carol, and now you're here watching Gemcollector. And of course, you can watch so easily. You can watch us right now. We're live on Facebook. We're live on YouTube. We're live on the Gemporia app. We're live on gemcollector.com. So many ways for you to get involved. There really is. Now, just to let you know, we're not doing a wheel like normal. So normally we'll load it up as like what we call a lounge hour, or it's like a, what we're not doing is that today. So, because I've got a producer, well, I say a producer, I've got a manager who's going to be able to control everything for us. So what we're going to do is we're going to load the entire hour on pre-order. So you will be able to see it. But as we do each auction, and actually the advantage is they will actually stay there a bit longer as well. So they won't disappear necessarily straight at the end of the hour, so you can secure some of them, I think, afterwards. Now, send in your messages. Let us know who's joining us, who's one of our early bird viewers for this hour, because we're only here for 1 hour. For our bonus hour, I know. So you get an extra, that's 6 hours of Gemcollector today. That's pretty good, isn't it? 6 hours of Gemcollector. So you can watch me now, until, of course, until 2 o'clock, and then Emily will be joining you from 6. Now, we've got some very special deals coming up, including, have you seen our premium gem pot? Like, now, I can't believe this. Now, it does say multi-gem, but I have got some new additional evidence to share with you, shall we say? Because this is meant to be, I think this is one of the biggest deals we've ever done. I mean, I don't know about you, but I've always said, as somebody that, you know, I've worked with gems and gemstones for over 20 years, and I would look at that and go, Tanzanite, Ethiopian opal, Sleeping Beauty turquoise, Nilamani and Paraiba tourmaline. I can confirm with some new evidence that my calculations were correct. So it's going to be a huge part of the show. I think they're going to go very, very quickly when you see the price that we're going to do tonight. And of course, the fact just for the opal, the price is ridiculous. We've also got some pan-shear emeralds. Now, of course, these are brand new. Now, the reality is trying to get pan-shear emerald right now is practically impossible because there's very little in the market that we don't even know if it's being mined. What we've got for you today is a very limited, just 4, but they are, the colour I think is some of the greatest we have seen, and it's coming up for you in this hour. Should we get started with our bonus hour? Number 11. Oh, I can see it. This is a smoky quartz. Now, I love this. When you're looking at a smoky quartz like this, it is, look at this. Let's get that in focus for you, but you get to see that, and it's incredible to see a smoky quartz of this caliber. I love the way how it's been faceted. Now, if I was to tell you, that you should definitely get a few of these. Don't just buy 1, buy 2 or 3 or 4 or 5 or 100. I don't think we've got 100, but I like the idea of it. This, wait for this, look where it's going to go. Now look, This is ridiculous. Are you kidding me? I haven't seen it. £1. We've actually, this is how we're starting off tonight. We've just gone to £1. Yes, good point, Jess. Today, this afternoon. Yeah, old habits die hard, don't they? This is us here bringing you some of the biggest deals. Now, one of the reasons we're doing this extra hour today is very simply because we have been, we've joined the Gemporia Craft family, and this is us celebrating that, giving you a chance to get some incredible deals and discover Gemcollector. Maybe you've never discovered us before. Let's move on that one. So this is a rose quartz, and you can see it here actually beautifully done. Let me change the background there. Maybe that one. There we go. So look at that. To see this at this kind of, well, look. Are you ready for another bonus hour deal? Should we do it? Should we go big tonight or this afternoon? I'll get there in the end, won't I? This afternoon. Yeah, that's it. I've got my Jess was just saying you've got your afternoon t-shirt on, Gem. Yeah, that's what I have to remember. Right, £1. That is ridiculous. That has just gone to £1. Let's move on. Now, these are the kind of deals we're going to do. 13. Oh, yeah. So this is a blue topaz. Now, this is the Marimbaya London blue topaz. And you look at it here, and you can see straight away. I mean, you look at the quality of it. You look at the... Now... A up, Jim. Thank you for that, Justin. Nice to have you with us. How are you? Who else is joining us today? If you've just switched on, how's your morning gone? Are you looking forward to the show? Are you looking for the deals to this afternoon? This one, Marimbaya London Blue Topaz. It's, well, you know we're going to do a deal. This is a big manager's takeover, bonus hour, mega deals all the way. Should we go really low? How about if we said we could go, well, to £1? I mean, to be fair, who's going to tell us off? I think, do you know, who's going to know? Manager Jess is here. I'm here. You know, we're just bringing you the deals on genuine, beautiful gemstones like Marimbaya London Blue Topaz. Do check out on that as soon as you can. But that is just £1. Now, the box that's coming up, a lot of people are asking about that. Now, this is our collector's box. And I have to say, when you see, I mean, we've got some new additional evidence. I've got something to tell you about this, which I think for me excites me a lot because I've always loved this is our premium box. Now, I think that's a good idea, Jess. Manager Jess just said, look, if this doesn't sell out, we could split these up and sell them as individual gems. And actually, I think we'd probably do a lot better doing that in many ways, because you look at the quality of these and at the price point for this box, it is just silly. Now, 45. Now, what? I don't know if you've seen a heart cut aquapraise recently, because just to get aquapraise right now, just so you know the situation with aquapraise, all of our rough has gone. We have cut all of the rough. That is for Gemporia, that is for Gemcollector. We don't have any more rough to cut. And what that means is, well, for the last decade, we have been really, I guess, we've been benefiting off the fact that Steve had the foresight to invest heavily in the rough material back in around 2014. We've been cutting that year on year to bring you the value that we have. That rough has gone. So now the reality is, and my understanding, and this is, you know, I never say never because you know things can change. My understanding is we're not getting any more aquapraise. So what I would do is check out on this one as soon as you can. I love the detail in here. And of course, we know that this material is really standing out in the industry. It's a gemstone that's gone from almost nobody knew what it, I've just seen the price, that it just got under £50. It is ridiculous to see. Make sure you're using the free phone number, use the app, use the web. Thank you for being part of Gemcollector this afternoon. The bonus hour, I know. It means we are bringing you some of the most silly deals. Hopefully you're getting that one. That's incredible. Now, that was number 45, I believe. Now, let's go with... Ooh. Now, this is the Peruvian pink opal. The carving on this is ridiculous. This is master carving. We've been very lucky, actually, to work very closely with master carvers here at Gemcollector and Gemporia, of course. We've had a great deal of, over the years, we sort of developed those relationships working with jadeite and other gemstones. But this is a Peruvian pink opal. It's the detail in it. You can see it's drilled at the top. You can see how incredible that is. And yet, I mean, that's over 40 carats of natural Peruvian pink opal, and you can just look at the delicate nature of it there. It's so beautiful. Now, lots and lots of you coming through for various pieces in the ad. Do make sure you're checking out on them. Should we do a bonus hour deal? Hold on, where are you going on this? Manager special deal, like 149. Do make sure you're checking out on that one as soon as you can. Obviously, there's a lot of you coming through, but to see the detail on it, let me pop it on the wheel. So if I zoom in really close to it, actually, you can have a good look at the, I mean, even from the side, you look at that kind of detail, that kind of precision carving. It's just beautiful, isn't it? The colour's consistent all the way across. You've got this incredible Peruvian material, which again is very, very, very much in demand, and yet it's under £150. Look, let's move on that one. That was number 23. Now the box is proving very, very, very popular already. Let's go by colour. I've got it. I say that, I have now. Here it is. Bicolour tanzanite. Now, this is natural bicolour tanzanite. And it's so beautiful. You've got like golden yellows going into blues. It's so incredible to see it. And you see this particular piece, you can see the quality of it there as it comes around. As we look, as that blue, almost tones of green, almost purples there, going into those golden yellows. It's incredible. It's one of the most unique pieces I have seen for a very long time when it comes to tanzanite. Completely natural, bicolour. And when we look at what's happening with tanzanite in the industry, I mean, what I would do, if you are a jeweller, maybe you've just been watching Jewellery Maker and you've got the skills to create a beautiful piece of jewellery, I think platinum. You know, get it valued. You could set it into 18 karat gold, maybe, whatever it is for you. It's certainly worthy of 18 karat gold because it's a very high-end piece. Right now, you're right, Jess. Jess just said, I don't know how this isn't four figures. And actually, when you're looking at a bicolour of this kind of calibre, it is incredible. As we take it to 149, and you're looking at, well, that's 1.4 carats. That's one of the larger ones in our inventory. Yeah, it's just incredible to just have that. Well, anything under, well, even close to this is just ridiculous. We were under 500, I think it's incredible. The fact that we're at 149, do check out on it as soon as you can. I know lots of you are looking at various pieces in the ad. This is proving very popular. Remember, with every single one of these, you've got a money-back guarantee of 30 days. Everyone pays the final low price. It's one delivery per day from midnight to midnight. Now, the deals we've got coming up, this is a special bonus hour. I mean, you may have just stumbled across us by chance. Maybe you've been watching and planning to watch one of our bonus hours. We're doing them every Wednesday, so we've got one more next week, okay? So let's move on that one. Wow, did you say number 32? So your Tahitian pearls. Oh, I love these. Now, when you're looking at a Tahitian, when you're looking at a Tahitian pearl like this, it's all about the quality of the nacre. Now, of course, in the last few years, we've seen incredible price increases when it comes to pearls. Certainly 2023 into 2024, very few available. You know, and you're right, it's a good point. Jess just reminded me what Cherry was talking about last week. When was the last time we've seen Charlie Barron? And that year, actually, it was that year, 2023, going into 2024. It was at Tucson that year that I know Toby told me that on his way back from Phoenix to Heathrow, Charlie was on the same flight. and he hadn't got any pearls at Tucson that year, and that, I think that really brings it into to focus. Look, this is a Tahitian cultured pearl, 13.5mm Tahitian cultured pearl. It's incredible to see this quality. Now you look at the quality of that, it's now at 149 to be able to get that on split pay as well. Do you know what? We've got more than one of those. You could get both. I'm thinking earrings, or you could go in platinum. That would be incredible. Or even a ring and a pendant. If again, whatever it is for you, I think to see this quality, and for me, as I go in a bit closer, we'll zoom right in. Look, there we go. That's not the price. I thought that was the price. Not where we're staying. I mean, you look at that, you look at this quality, and then we're taking it. Look, I mean, you can see there, as we go to 39, what is that about? $39.99 for a that's stunning. That is amazing. That is on split pay. Yeah, why is that on split pay? That is incredible. We love it though. All you got to do is come through using the web or the app. Thank you for being part of the show. If you just joined us, I know lots of you, we even had people upset that they were going to miss the show today last night, Jess. We did. That's because we've got a Tahitian pearl under... Look, yeah, you're right. That is not any Tahitian pearl. It is a premium Tahitian pearl of over 13.5mm. All you got to do is come through and secure that as soon as you can. But it's great to see it at $39.99. I'm loving that. Now let's go to 31, which is another Tahitian. Oh, now I'm noticing here you've got the delicate tones of green coming through. So you've not just got those, what I would say, when you look at sort of the silvery tones, you've got the greens and almost the purples coming through very subtly in this. Look, you've seen the deals that we're doing. This is a 13mm genuine Tahitian pearl. And the idea of taking this to a double figure price point today is just silly. Yeah, it's a good point. Nobody said that. I've sort of, I think I just did. Look, this... Yeah, I have messed up there. That's a good point, Jess. Because look, should we take this? If we took it, then that's the reality, isn't it? If we took this under... Yeah, if we took this under 100... I kind of just said we should, so we kind of should. So to see that at... We're going to go double figures. Quickest two bidders... Are you ready for this? Double figures, under 100, or... What is that? That is ridiculous. That is ridiculous. Let's move on. We're moving on. This is all about deals today. This is all about bringing you these big bonus deals, these manager specials. Now, we've got new information on this gem pot. Now, if you want to get involved, there is only 4 of them. What I'm struggling to get my head around is the fact that when you look at this and you realise that they are all premium gemstones, and I think you've probably got an idea what all those gemstones are. We'll come to that in a moment when we bring it to you. We've got some new evidence, some new information about this premium gem box. Now, let's do the South Sea Pearl. I like this one. This one. Classic, it's just timeless. And I think, again, when we get in these larger pearls now, at this kind of price point, when we're able to, with the connections that we have in the industry, it's always what we've been about here at Gemcollector. We've always been about bringing you some of the best value. It's what we've been doing at Gemporia as well for the last 20 years, bringing you some of the best value pieces that we can. This one, 13mm South Sea Pearl, is beautiful. It really is. Now, we've got lots and lots of collectors getting involved this afternoon. If you have just joined us for our manager's takeover, we've got Jess in the gallery. We don't have a gallery cam, I don't think. No, we could have spun around the camera 3 maybe, but we won't. But look, this one is such a deal. Should we just go straight down on it? Crazy deal, super, super low. Are you ready? Because this has just gone under £70 at £69.99. Those of you that have just joined us this afternoon, welcome to our bonus hour. It's great to be here. We've got more deals. We've got a lot of deals to get in. We've got the Panchiers coming up. We've got, of course, the Gem Box. But this right now, I know a lot of collectors have got this in their cart and basket. The key here is to make sure you're checking out on it. That really is. Right, let's move on from that one. So 42 is one of our premium pieces. Oh, wow. This aquamarine, natural aquamarine. Oh, wow. That is 9 carats. And firstly, look at the blue in there. Look how intense that is. You see the clarity. This is the thing, to get an aquamarine that is this good, to get an aquamarine that has this kind of clarity, and at the same time to see that intensity of colour that you can see here, it's incredible. It's amazing. Oh, Jess, I think you're right. Jess is just looking online and cannot see anything less than 4 figures for this kind of. And it's a 9 carater. You know, it's very, very significant to be able to get you can get a 2 carat for 1,600. You see, that doesn't surprise me. I mean, this is the kind of piece. This is the Larique piece. You set this into 18K. That's the kind of quality we would be looking for. Okay, let me show you a price where we should be stopping at. So, yeah, this would be a great price. But it's not our price this afternoon in our special bonus manager special show, because we're at 1499. That's a 9 carat aquamarine that is natural. Now, I believe this is the material coming out of Madagascar. So to be able to get this colour, it is so incredible to get that strength of blue, the intensity there. You can see how beautifully it's been cut. Again, cutting a stone like this is... okay, I have no idea. This is a 9 carat aquamarine. Wait for this. It's good. As we go to 599. All you've got to do is use the free phone number, the web or the app. I know there's lots of you getting involved. Sometimes in hours like this, it's just choosing the piece that you want is sometimes the biggest challenge. You know, hours like this is when you are getting the best deals. We don't do lunchtime shows, okay? This is a manager's takeover. It's our bonus hour. We're celebrating the fact that we're now part of Gemporia Craft and bringing you some amazing deals. So, look, this is what it's all about. It's a little extra hour. I've got to go and do the school run in a bit. So there you go. I know. I'll be like, what's going on? What's going on? I'm not going to bed now. Because there's no windows in here. It could be any time of the day or night. But look. Right, let's do the Panchiers. I can't wait for them any longer. Right. This one. I mean, wow. Seriously, wow. Seriously unbelievable. Look at that colour. Look at the clarity. Now, the reality is, Panchier, pretty much gone for us, okay? We've got these 4. I actually had, in fact, I was just, ironically, I think I was just speaking to them in the office, but different day. One of our team came up to me about 3 months ago now and said, Jim, do you have any Panchier emeralds on Gemcollector? And I said, yes, we do. We haven't got many, but we've got a handful. And they said, oh, well, that's amazing because I've missed the boat on Gemporia. I wanted to get a Panchier emerald ring. They don't have any. They say they're not getting any. They can't get the material. And I thought if I got a loose stone from you guys, then maybe I could create a ring or get one made. And we're like, yeah, that's no problem. But that's the reality. Like, this is material that we fell in love with. Oh, absolutely, Jess. Jess was saying when they launched on Gemporia, they were 4 figures. The Panchier material is so exquisite. I actually think it's one of the finest emeralds we've ever brought you. Now, Joanne's message says, hi, Jim. I'm over from Jewellery Maker, enjoying watching the show in the day. I can't quite see the rest of that message. It says, love Emily, was that? Oh, love emeralds. There you go. It's because it's blocked off, doesn't matter. I could see part of it. But look, Yeah, it was lovely to have you with us. It really is. And thank you for coming over from Jewellery Maker. I know Carol has been talking about it. In fact, when I first came into the studio about 10 to 12, Carol was talking about me. She didn't know I'd snuck in. I'd put my jacket up and yeah. Right, shall we show you a deal? The pan-sheer emerald deposit is beautiful, and of course, a premium emerald like this. Now this one is, what, 85 points? And again, to see it at this kind of price point, just to get this material at $9.99 is amazing. If you've managed to get it, I would get on the phone, on the web, on the app, just to let you know, look, these are mega deals in a manager's takeover, in a bonus hour. So we're not staying there. No. Are you ready? As we go under £500. Look, lots of you getting involved in the show this afternoon. It's great to be here. It really is. It's lovely to be able to bring you this kind of deal. It's lovely the fact that so many of you are coming through and checking out on your favourites. But to get pan-sheer, just to actually get it, because the reality is, once these have gone, they've gone. Joanne sent a message, says, I have 2 pan-sheer emerald rings. The green is like nothing I've seen before. That's Joanne in Shropshire. Joanne, you're right. I completely agree with you, Joanne. The colour is ridiculous, and you can just see it there, can't you? Okay, I'll tell you what. Bonus hour. Should we go lower? I think we should be going lower. Look, we can only guarantee this deal for the next sort of 30 minutes. Hopefully you manage to get yours. I'll tell you what, $3.99. Do check out using the web and the app. Very easy to get involved, by the way. It's a free phone number. Everyone pays the final low price. It's 1 delivery per day from midnight to midnight. Get yourself involved. Try us out. That one at $3.99 is simply incredible. And now I know there's a lot of you coming through. Now let's move on to number 6. So that's number 5. 6 is beautiful. I mean, again, just to get any of them, if I'm honest, just to be able to have a pan-sheer in my collection now, it's something that I know we haven't got many left. And these 4 are brand new. I can't believe we've got them. Because how did you get these, Jess? Yeah, well, I didn't think. I'm surprised we had any in Jaipur at all, to be honest with you. This one, half a carat, beautiful pan-sheer, and you can see the intensity of colour that pan-sheer's got. It's always been known for its similarities to like the Muso deposit in Colombia, but I look at it and I think pan-sheer sets itself apart. It's like a category in its own right. And this material in particular, to see your pan-sheer emerald of this grade and then realise, well, I've seen the deal we did on the last pan-sheer, which was too low, but we like that. That's okay. We don't mind doing too low. This one, should we go too low again? As we take it to, well, hold on, I'm a bit nervous now. Yeah, if that had a 1 in front of it, like 1299, not just 299, 299, that is ridiculous. Do get involved, do add it to your order. I know lots of you are coming through. And so would that be right now, Jess? I think if they added to their order now, they could continue shopping at 6 o'clock with Emily. And it would be 1 delivery per day. Well, that's brilliant, isn't it? That's fantastic. We love that. So if you want to do that, Emily's got a great show coming up tonight as well, just to let you know. We've got a little sneaky peek of the show tonight as well. If you get that emerald, there's lots of you there. There is only 1, so it's a question of who's going to secure it. Now, number 8. Now, we've only got 4 of the pan-sheer, so this is number 8. They're so beautiful. The glow in that one is the vibrancy. Actually, do you know what I'm going to do? Because I'm thinking, if you've got the skills, or you could pay someone that's got the skills to set this into a beautiful piece of jewellery. Imagine that on the hand or something like that. If I come out a little bit, there we go. That in 18K, just as a solitaire. I quite like the simplicity of it, but you can see how it's glowing on the hand there. Yeah, I think I'm with you, Jess. I don't think I'd worry about accidents in that. I think on its own, the emerald shouting loud enough, isn't it? Can we get closer? That's pretty much as close as we can get. But there you go. And you can see the clarity in there, or what we love to say with emeralds, we talk about there being a fourth C, character. So we've got colour, clarity, and character, and this really does. What I would say, I think this is quite poignant as well. We know, obviously, we got the news that Gemfields had cancelled their recent auction for Zambian emeralds. We've since heard the news that the Zambian Kagem mine is now closed. That's going to put huge pressure on the supply of emeralds in general in the market. I mean, Panchir was almost practically unobtainable anyway, but the demand is just going to be increased. Yeah, I'm happy here. 299. When did we get to 299? I can't believe that. Hold on. That's a 299. Okay, ridiculous. Yeah, that is too low. Jess is like, I've taken that too low, Jim. Get it off, get it off. Right, number 7. That was ridiculous. That was absolutely ridiculous. So this is the final Panchir. Oh, I like the brightness in that. That's a lighter tone, but it's got that real return of light, which is what you want to see. And this is the thing with an emerald. Every emerald is different. Every emerald is unique. Every emerald's got its own personality, if you like. And I think that's why so many of us love owning them. Hopefully you can get this one. Now, we've only got a limited supply of these. The cutting on that is exceptional as well. And again, we're going to take it. What? Should we just go straight down to a crazy low price? Look at that. You can see the way it's glowing there. At 249. At 249. Check out on it. Lots of you coming through. Thank you so much for joining us for our manager's special bonus hour. Let us know, how's your morning going? What do you think of the deals? Are you new to Gemcollector? Have you been watching regularly? You know, do you like watching at lunchtimes? Tell us about it. What do you like about the show today? Would you like to see more bonus manager special hours? Now, our collector's box is coming up. This is, yeah, it's not just a collector's box, because these are very select gemstones, premium selected gemstones. And I've had a bit of an insight into this today, and I've got some new evidence to share with you, which I think just makes this one of the biggest deals we've ever done. I think this is the biggest deal we've ever done on premium gemstones. It's coming up for you in the next 25 minutes. Should we do number 1? Oh, these are amazing. Burmese ruby. I would probably get these and set them into... You think Gems will take them from us? Yeah, I can see that. If they did 4 solitaire rings, that's quite a good auction, actually, certainly when it comes to Burmese. We know it's very, very limited. In gold, I mean, if you had one of those in gold at 299, 199 even... You know, to be honest, the deal that we're going to do for you this afternoon, it doesn't make sense at all. It really doesn't. Now, look at this. Because these are Burmese, one of the ways to tell if they're Burmese... Let me dim the lights for you a second. Here you go. One of the ways to tell that they're Burmese is because they're chromium rich. And if they're chromium rich, they fluoresce under ultraviolet light. And you can see them fluorescing there. Look at that. That's because of the intense chromium. And one of the reasons is because the Burmese deposit is a chromium-rich source. So that's why you see Burmese ruby fluorescing. And let me just do my lights. Hold on. So I'll be in the dark. There we go. Right. Now, if we were to set those individually into a solitaire ring, 199. Have they done that? Jessie just said she wouldn't be surprised if she got an email saying, especially now they've probably seen them on this show, like, can we have those on Gemporium? Like, that's 4's quite good. How many have we got? A quantity of these? Oh, okay. So there's 4 in a box, and we've got 30 of them. Oh yeah, that could be a whole collection. When you think about it, that's like a mini parcel of Burmese ruby. This at this price at $199, it's unbelievable. And again, Burmese material, by the way, the ruby is virtually unobtainable. Genuinely, what's in the market is historic material in the market. That's the reality. Now this is, hold on, that's now $99.99. Right, go and search what you could pay for Burmese ruby. Go and have a look online and see what you could pay, because to get prices like this for genuine Burmese ruby, yes, they're heated, but do you know what? I've brought you very high-end, I've brought you Burmese ruby before, certified, lab-certified Burmese ruby on Gemcollector that has been 4 figures. It's been like thousands of pounds, and they were heated. So again, this is incredible, the fact that you've got a Burmese ruby, 4 of them, at what now is £25 each. What if I said that wasn't your price? What if I said we're going to do some deals on Gemcollector? Well, you know that anyway. This is a deal and then a deal and then a manager special all wrapped up into one, and we love that. Look, all you got to do is come through using that free phone number. Look where we've just gone. We're at 40. Hold on, that makes them £12.50 each. Is that right? £12.50 each. Where do you think you could go to get a Burmese ruby for, like, you've got like £10 or something? Where would you do that? No way. You're going lower? That is ridiculous. So that means that is, so £10 for a Burmese ruby. A genuine Burmese ruby, a glowing, fluorescent, natural, well, a little bit of heat, Burmese ruby at $39.99. Obviously, you're going to want to check out on that. We've got a good quantity of these. If you are in the trade, maybe you've been watching, Jewellery Maker, and you're just thinking, I can't believe Gemcollector are doing genuine Burmese ruby. Now, if we had some music, we would stop it, but we don't. Okay, I'll tell you what, Jess, hold on, bear with me 1 second here. I might be able to do this. Oh, now I'm destroying things. But, what? Would you like a clock? Yeah, just about. Should we go lower in 30 seconds from now? Right, hold on. I'm doing about 3 things with my arms. There we go. Started the clock. Look. You've got 20 seconds, and all of these are going to drop off the web and the app. Well, not drop off the web and the app. I'm sorry. Trying to do about 4 things. Right, that one. Look, 10 seconds, and this is going lower. Are you ready? In 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Look at that. We're at $39.99, and it simply isn't where we're staying. Good luck for you. I hope you get this. I hope you manage to add it to your collection. This is ridiculous. We were always going to do deals today, but to bring you Burmese ruby, 4 of them for $29.99. Now, lots of you getting involved. Make sure you're checking out whether you're using that free phone number. Collectors there, Carol's there. Lovely to have so many of you getting involved. Do remember you've got that money back guarantee as well. But to get Burmese ruby at this kind of price point, it's unbelievable. It really is. Now, you've got a lot of you coming through. We've got our gem box coming up. Do not miss that. We've got some breaking news on that gem box as well. We've done a little bit of discovery. Now, Beverly says, hi, Jim. Could I see round golden South Sea pearl, please? Love the extra hours. We love that. And then you sent a code. Oh, okay. We can do that one there. Keep checking out on that one as soon as you can. Now, this is number 27. This is Beverly requested this, wasn't it? Yeah. So, oh, yeah. Beverly, this is good. I'll tell you what I'll do. I might live to regret this, Beverly. Oh, I think I'm regretting it already. 30 and a half minutes. I'm going to hold it in the tweezers so you can have a good look round, but it's a risky business holding a pearl in tweezers because it could go anywhere at any point. But look at that. And I'll try and do a 360 for you so you can have a good look. Right, there's one of them and about 10 of you. I'm going to get that nice and safe on that stand now. So I haven't pinged a gem for ages, actually, although I did. Well, I know. I was saying that I did last night. There was an emerald that shot across behind the camera. I eventually found it, but look at this one. Golden South Sea Pearl. Beautiful to see. I love the quality of the nacre of the South Sea Pearls, and the golden ones very much in demand. If you've just joined us this afternoon, welcome to our Managers Takeover. It's our bonus hour. It's lovely to have you with us. We're doing another one of these next Wednesday, if you want to join us from 1 o'clock. The final one is a little treat straight after Jewellery Maker at 1 p.m. on Wednesday. Right, so that's a deal. We've done a deal already at $99.99. Hopefully you're checking out on that, Beverly. Are we going again? Why not? Look at that. As we go to $89.99. Remember, this is a 13.5 millimetre. Beverly, if you manage to secure that, it's a lot of people got it in their basket, okay? Make sure you're checking out on that one as soon as you can. Now, we're not far from our box deal. Now, I've got to tell you, look at that. Now, coming up tonight at 8 p.m, Emily Fox, she'll be right here. It's from 6 until 11. And Emily's got a very special hour at 8 o'clock, which is Ratnakuri Cambodian Blue Zircon. Are we doing 9 or 10? 9. Now, the reality is, the zircon, I think, has always been underrated for many, many years. And in the last couple of years, I think it's really started to get the recognition it deserves, because it was back in the beginning of 2024 when we heard the news that an Australian company, NY Blue, were planning to buy up Cambodian blue zircon. And their reason for it, as it transpires, as we learned later, is their long-term aim of getting parity between the price of zircon and diamonds. It's a big deal, and and they're going to do that in several ways, by telling the story of zircon, by telling its rarity. And the ultimate, when you think about zircon like this, I always think, look, yeah, I can see it. This has got dispersion of light. It's got fire like a diamond has. It's beautiful. It's also a genuine gemstone. Jess was just saying about last week, Cherry had a zircon box, and Cherry was talking about the Cavell & Co pieces that they create, of course, those beautiful high-end rings and pendants. And you're right, to actually get, and they're 4-figure pieces, to get zircon like this, of this kind of clarity now, is getting incredibly difficult. And one of the reasons, for me, I love this material for the simple fact that you could get, you couldn't get a blue diamond anywhere near this size if you tried, unless you, well, I don't know, I'm sure it's, yeah, a 5 carat, no, blue diamond, unless you've got millions and millions and millions. This is a Ratnakuri Cambodian blue zircon. Emily's got a showcase of it coming up at 8 o'clock tonight. $299, that is ridiculous. And look, I always look at the fact, there's been a bit of a trend recently for lab-grown diamonds. And it's like, yeah, a lab-grown diamond technically is a diamond, like, chemical-wise, but it's, why do I think diamonds are valuable and rare and collectible? Well, because they took billions of years to form in the ground, and they're really rare. Whereas a lab-grown diamond can just be produced at will. So it's a little bit more complicated than that. But the point is, if you got that, look, congratulations to you. Now let's do 10. This is the only other Cambodian blue, but if you miss out on them, make sure you join Emily at 8 o'clock tonight, but Emily will be live with you from 6 p.m. on Gemcollector this evening, as always. That one's gorgeous. You've got that fire, you've got the dispersion light, you've got the fact that you've got a genuine zircon. And, you know, now, ultimately, there's a finite amount of zircon, which is why people are going, well, let's just buy it now. Let's make sure we've got zircon in our inventory, because when it does run out, okay, that's ridiculous. That is now $99.99. That's on 3 split pays. Now, to be on split pay should be, well, I'd be expecting a triple figure price point, Jess, to be honest with you. And we're already double figures. Yeah, so that's 2. Yeah, we shouldn't be taking, that's a 2, what's the carat weight? 2.7 carat Cambodian blue zircon. Okay, bonus hour deal. Are you ready? That is ridiculous. How many of these we got? Is it still available? It can't still be available at that price. There's a lot of you trying to get them, which is great. Lovely that you're with us this afternoon. Thank you for all your messages. Thank you for your interaction as well. Loving that. This one at $79.99. Do check out on it as soon as you can. Again, there's a couple of chances there. Don't miss that. If you miss it, make sure you join Emily join Emily either way, but from 8 p.m. tonight. Now, the collector's box not far away. So make sure, if you've not already secured it, so they're all on pre-order, so you can get it now if you'd want to. Can we do, let's do 36. Oh, wow. Wow. Look, I can tell you now, to even consider getting Congo tourmaline. This is a huge carat weight. It's 30. I think this is the biggest in our inventory. That's in, Cherry's getting some good deals. Cherry, so again, Cherry was saying last week around £200 a carat for Congo tourmaline. That's an incredible deal. Yes. So, yeah, 13 carats, 2.5 carat. I think that's great. That's a great price. You know that this is one of the largest bi-colour tourmalines we've got in our inventory. And it's beautiful. You look at the pinks that are coming through there. See if I can get a bit closer to it so you can look. So we went on that pricing as a trade price. That'd be, what, over 2.5 grand. Should we see a price that you're not going to pay? It's incredible. Imagine, can you imagine that set into 18 karat gold? Or as I think a pendant actually, because that's big. That'd be a big ring. You could do it as a 1299, unmissable. Now, that's a price you're not paying, remember. We've just said this is a price that you're not going to pay. Hopefully, you're going to be seeing this on your hand, or you're going to be setting it into a piece of jewellery that you love. 13 carats. So that's now like £100 a carat, which is half what Cherry was talking about as a trade price last week. And it's not where we're stopping. This one, okay, $699. I know there's collectors watching. Lots and lots of collectors joining us. That works out about, what, about £50 a carat. Lots of collectors joining us this afternoon for our special managers takeover hour. We've got, is that all we've got left? 10 minutes remaining. Emily's with you from 6 o'clock tonight, of course. We've got the zircon coming up at 8 o'clock tonight. What I would say, if you've got any requests, any pieces that you would like to see, we can do those for you. You know, we're going to bring you, well, you know you're going to get the big deals in our mega deal hours like this. If you miss, well, if you just joined us, don't worry. There's another show coming up next Wednesday, so you can join us for that. It won't be these pieces, no, but, you know, it's another chance to watch us. Okay, let's move on from that one. Let's do 43, which is the Paraiba agate. Oh, yeah. We were told, well, Jess has just said that we shouldn't be having this on Gemcollector. She was told to just be set into jewellery. And I can tell you, I can see that argument on the basis that I understand that when this launched on Gemporia, it was a 2-hour show. It sold out in 26 minutes. Right. Shall we go straight down, super low on this? This is Paraiba agate. So this is the material coming out of Brazil, actually coming from Paraiba. And it's now 99, like double figures. That's unbelievable. Right, let's move on. Number 47. Now, this is the Afghanite. Now, when you see the quality of this Afghanite, look at that. It's extraordinary. Now, this is what I would describe as actually, it's one of the rarest gemstones we've got in our inventory. Now, we secured this from, this was part of a bigger collection because you don't just deal in Afghanite because it's just too small, the market's too small, the amount coming into the industry is too small. So this one, to actually see Afghanite of this grade, to get these colours, it's almost like a combination of like deep blues of lapis with sort of aquapraise, isn't it? Right, now we're going to go straight down low. We're at 129. That is amazing. Now, I know a lot of you have been messaging about the emeralds. Coming up, we've got the collector's box. That's coming up in a moment. Keep checking out on the Afghanite. Now, lots of you asking about 7. The deal's amazing. Now, it's already at its price, I understand. So this one, there you go. Look at that. I mean, you can see the clarity in there. You can see the brightness in there. It's amazing. And at 249, and the reality is, how do we even go about getting material like this? We've got 4 panchiers. That's literally what we've got that just came in. These are new. But Jess was just saying to me in my ear that she's been looking for ages, or asking for ages. Just like, can we have panchier? Is there any panchier? That kind of thing. And they're like, no. We got 4, so I'll take that as a win. Why is that one 199? It's a bonus hour. It's fine. At 199, do check out on it as soon as you can. Now, are you ready? Our bonus box. Now, I can't quite believe this. And I've always worked with the assumption that I'd got a good idea what these gemstones were, because this is a gemstone box. In it, you've got, well, as you can see there, 5 very exclusive gemstones. And this was a box that was created with the aim of being premium, with being high-end. So you can see here, I think that's a tanzanite. I think that's a Sleeping Beauty turquoise. I think that's an Ethiopian opal, a Nilamani, and a Paraiba tourmaline. That's me using my experience of seeing hundreds of thousands, if not millions. Yeah, and I think you're right, of gemstones. I've seen hundreds of gemstones, thousands of gemstones, possibly millions of gemstones. I don't know, I've not counted. I did count once that I'd done over 200,000 auctions on Gemporia at one point, but how many gemstones I've seen, I don't know. But I think I would break our computer system if I ran a report over the last 20 years. not 20 years, 14 years. Look, but this one, when you see it here, look at that. Right, I think we'd all agree, we're pretty convinced this is an Ethiopian opal, wouldn't you? Pretty convinced. And I've got some additional evidence to share with you, which we've dug into, because I said to Jess, look, everyone loves this, but I've got some additional evidence to confirm my understanding of what these gemstones are. So that, of course, is, I think, an Ethiopian opal. And then when you think, well, we've got a Sleeping Beauty turquoise, yeah, I would go with that too. And then you think, well, just think, if the opal had been £500, and then you look at this trillion cut one, which is a rare tanzanite, I think we'd arguably agree with that, to get a genuine, look at the intensity of colour. Now, I can show you something on this. That tanzanite, okay, well, let's presume it is a tanzanite, but I tell you what I know is a tanzanite. Okay, so I know these are tanzanites. Excuse the fact they're slightly out of order, but if I show you here, this is a grading box that came from Jaipur. If I show you our tanzanite, so that is a double A, these two ones that were said. I think it's darker than that. There's 2A, which are those two. These two are 3A, and that's quad A at the end. But I think it would fit up there personally, but look. Look at that. So to get a tanzanite of this grade as part of this gem box, and well, let's not, you know, that's my opinion that it's a tanzanite. There you go, Nilamani. I think that's a Nilamani again. Now, I haven't shown, no. And then I think this one is a Paraiba tourmaline. Hold on, that one. Would you agree? Because I can, well, I've got some more evidence to share with you. Yeah. Now, I think let me show you this, okay? I just put this behind me. So this is an email from Manager Jess to the team in India. It says, hi, can you create 10 boxes which include the below 5 stones? Let me put it full screen for you. And it says here, I don't know if you can see, Ethiopian opal. Oh, they can see that. Oh, God, put it back then. Ethiopian opal, around 3 to 6 carats. Check. I think we got that, right? I'm going with that one, right? We've got that. Check. That's a win. Ethiopian opal, 3 to 6 carats. Then it says tanzanite, any size above 1 carat. There we go. I think we've got that as well. If I'm not very much mistaken there, I don't know. That's what I'm going with. And then it says Paraiba tourmaline, any size stone. Well, we've got Paraiba tourmaline, but we didn't just get like a teeny tiny. Like you could have got a Paraiba that was to fit that brief. It could have been a Paraiba that was like a little chip, couldn't it? Any size stone. And it's blue. It's a great Paraiba. It's got clarity. And then it was a Nilamani, please, 1 to 5 carats. Well, I think we've fulfilled that criteria here as well. As I bring you a Nilamani, there you go. And then it says a Sleeping Beauty, largest stones available. There you go. Yeah, we don't have many available. Actually, when we were in Tucson back in 2024, it was Mario that said he was struggling to get stones bigger than 10 by 8 on his booth, if I remember. Look, that works out at 13.5 carats, 18 and a half carats of gemstones. It's incredible to get a collector's edition, which now I think that tells me that my suspicions of what that box was were completely correct, because it says Ethiopian opal, tanzanite, Paraiba tourmaline, Nilamani, and Sleeping Beauty turquoise. That was the brief to make this. So I think we can competently say we are looking now at Ethiopian opal, which I think if it was 999 would be amazing. If we're looking at tanzanite at this price point, it would be amazing. If we're looking at Paraiba tourmaline at this price point, it would be amazing. To get this collection in a single gem box at 999. I think if we had confirmed the carat weights and each of those gemstones on the box, that would have been the price. Now, okay, Manager Jess has just said, if these do not sell out in this hour, okay, she's going to break them down and we'll sell them individually. No, you're right, we could label them up, get them, yeah, we could do all that. I think the opal on its own at this next price, to sell it at this price is an incredible deal. Oh yeah, 399. That's amazing. When we see what's happening with stable opal in the market now, the difficulty of getting that, and the prices that are skyrocketing. Now, this is the 399, and that is that not the price? Just think what you'd pay for a tanzanite like that. Right, I don't know how this is even possible, but that's not your price. We're going lower. We now know, because we've seen the brief, the actual brief, the email to put this together with our team in Jaipur. This one has, well, at 399 is ridiculous. This is now 299. That works out at less than £60 a gem. That is unbelievable. It really is. Now, that Sleeping Beauty, what is it, 7 or 8 carats? I mean, I don't know. I don't know if we've got time, actually. I was going to... Oh, hold on. Hold on. I was just going to weigh it. I mean... Carat weight. Let's weigh. Let's weigh the Sleeping... I could weigh them all, yeah. I can't show you me weighing them. Sleeping Beauty, 9 carats. That's a 9 carat. What we think is a Nilamani, 3 carats. It is a Nilamani, you're right, Jess. It's 3 carats, 3.25. That one. So it was 9 carats of Sleeping Beauty, 3.2 carats of Nilamani. The opal is a 4.6 carat opal, or 4.7 it's just gone to, so somewhere around there. The tanzanite is weighing in at 1.2 carats. Yeah. And then the Paraiba, half a carat. No, 55 points, so half a carat, yeah. There you go. 18.5 carats. So, you know, they don't just make that number up, Jess. Right. But, you know, that is an incredible deal. If you've got it, make sure you check it out on it. That is so ridiculous to see that. Like, make sure you get those. We're going to try and work out if we can split. If they don't sell out today, we're going to split them up. There's lots of you there. That is unbelievable. Look, thank you so much. We got one left. Are you going to get it, Jess? Why not? Get it quick. Look, what I would say. Now, we're going to crash all the prices of anything we get a chance to play, so you can still check out on them, okay? Make sure you join us back here at 6 o'clock. Emily is live. Ratnikuri Blue Zircon coming up at 8 o'clock tonight. That is going to be amazing. Look, thank you so much for joining me this Wednesday lunchtime. I will see you on Friday night. We've got a big weekend planned. Oh, we've got some of the Anahi Citrine coming up. We've got Tajik Spinel. We've got loads coming up over the weekend. So we've got some of the yellow diamonds coming up. It's got lots and lots. So look, I'll see you on Friday. Emily will see you tonight at 6. Enjoy the rest of your Wednesday. Thanks very much. And yeah, I'll see you later.
Gemcollector is now fully digital. You can watch us every single day, 6 until 11 p.m. on gemcollector.com, gemporia.com, the Gemporia app, and even on Facebook Live. So come and join us for the fantastic variation from the world's largest gem store.
Gemcollector is live every day from 6 p.m. to 11 p.m. Join us on Facebook, YouTube, our app, or our website to discover stunning gemstones